Brian, interesting. You said they're not real estate owners, which I find really interesting. So I'm assuming the idea there is that a lot of the players, a lot of the people who own these assets might be wealthy individual families that at some point they bought a great asset, but now maybe even someone's passed away and they've inherited and they don't know what to do with it. Is that what you mean when you say non-real estate owners, that kind of space?
Absolutely. So we've closed 4 deals in our new fund so far, and 3 of them were bought from what I would call non-institutional or not non-real estate owners. One property was a an R&D industrial headquarters for a publicly traded company, an aftermarket car parts manufacturer. And the family that founded the company owned the real estate. And so they had owned this for a very long time. Their basis was basically zero at this point. And so they had very different motivations for selling this asset. For them, it was more about finding the right owner, the right local group to take care of their headquarters than it was about maximizing the real estate value. Um, we also acquired an outdoor storage property in Atlanta from an owner who was actually a UK based owner who had bought this property 15 years ago for tax purposes and was just collecting a check. He had the same tenant in place for 12 years on a flat rent schedule. That tenant was finally leaving. And again, as an offshore individual that owned a piece of real estate, he didn't really know how or want to go through the process of releasing and operating the asset. So we had the opportunity to come in and take advantage of a huge mark to market opportunity. Rents have really run up in that outdoor storage space in Atlanta. We're already talking to prospects. And so, again, gave us the opportunity to buy an asset at a really attractive price that we never would have gotten it for from an institutional real estate owner. And then the third deal we bought from non-real estate owners. We just yesterday we closed on a 2-property Chicago industrial portfolio. Both assets were acquired directly from the former users of the property, and one of them executed a short-term sale leaseback. And so, again, they're getting rid of corporate excess real estate that they have no intention of utilizing as an investment property. For them, it was an operating property, and we can come in, take advantage of that basis and institutionalize.
I mean, so that's at the heart of mid-market, is this almost slow transference of assets from individual owners who might not be professional real estate managers, who might not have the information and data that you have at a much larger scale that you can apply to a particular asset, because you have that much bigger access to a bigger picture data set, and skill set. You can apply that to an asset in a way that a small individual owner wouldn't be able to do. So that I think is why we're all here. Is this is what we find interesting about the opportunity.